Welcome to Zenish. Welcome to the pod. I'm your host, Karlie. And this is our energetic reading for the month of May. I love this month, not only because it is my birthday, but because it's just such a playful vibe. The energies this month, the weather this month, just the time of year is so open and loving and exciting. I feel like there's a lot of potential in this time of year. And before we dive in, let's do some housekeeping. Let's talk about what we have coming up. First things first, I am off of Instagram right now. Happily off of Instagram. Not sure when I will be back, but you will not see any updates via the Instagram right now. I'm not responding to messages. I don't even have the app downloaded on anything. I'm just taking a very aligned break. You can contact me via email always. If you have my phone number, you can text me. The Facebook groups are very active. I am updating everything in the Facebook groups. The salon now has a new Facebook group, which will be linked below. We have the It's a Village Facebook group, which anyone can join. You have to fill out the membership questions. I will not accept you in the group if you do not fill out the very simple membership questions. Again, anyone's welcome to join that group. I do a lot of updates. There's a lot of conversation happening in there. It's awesome. And then the Sunday service Facebook group is for anyone who has participated in holding space or Sunday service. It is a very small group, only open to people who have participated in Sunday service or holding space. I will link all of these in the show notes below. And then on Patreon, I'm active on there. I update weekly. You can subscribe for free. You can subscribe to the weekly readings for $6 a month. You can subscribe to the Sunday service tier where you get weekly readings and admission to holding space, which is $33, and Sunday service, which is $44, and the subscription is only $33. Or you can sign up for the 111 tier, which includes everything available on Patreon, participation to all of the events, and one hour session with me virtually or in person. And again, you can always reach me via email. Our next holding space is May 12th. It is on the full moon. It is from 7 to 8:30 p.m. CST. Our next in-person energy work sessions are on May 16th. These are one-on-one sessions. They take place at Christina's Therapeutic Touch in Old Town Slidell. They are absolutely lovely. And you book those with me via email or text message. And then Sunday service is May 18th. I share a lot more detail about what Sunday service includes this quarter over on the Patreon. So be sure to subscribe. So there are a lot of downloads, a lot of things that came up for the month of May. I actually recorded a podcast episode already. And as soon as I finished, I just felt like that wasn't it. Like I was just like, this is not it. You're missing something. And so I decided to put it down and kind of open up to what it is the message needed to be for the month of May, and immediately started downloading. I want to talk first and foremost about this collective uncomfy feeling, because as bright and lovely as the month of May is and the energies of the month of May are, we cannot avoid talking about this collective uncomfy energy. Literally, everyone I know or who I have talked to, there is a heaviness happening in their lives or in the lives of someone that they loved. It is a collective uncomfy. That's what I'm calling it. It is there. It is not quite subtle. It's not for everyone, it doesn't feel terribly loud, like this rug ripped out from under you feeling, although I do feel like there are a lot of people who are feeling that way. It's just this heaviness in the center of the chest. And we dive into this a lot over on Patreon too this week. And when we are in session together, let's say we do a one-on-one session together, or you're in some kind of healing work. When there is stagnation in the energy body, and we do work together, you put in the work, I do the work, and we move that stagnation through your energy. As necessary as it is, and as good as you're going to feel on the other end of that movement, there is a very uncomfortable feeling that happens when we are in the energy of change, of transformation, of alchemy, which is what is happening. And I feel this for the collective energy. Like there is suddenly a movement that is happening, or a invitation to move in this energetic space, and it is very uncomfortable. I talk about this so often in my work about what happens when I've worked with the energy of Karlie or the ego slayer, or invite this energy of death into the space so that we can like elevate or move on or release something or let something go. And as good as it feels to have movement and freedom, it never fails that there is this very heavy energy that has to be overcome first. It's almost like you're releasing all of the shit that needed to be released in the first place and wasn't able to because of blockages or stagnation. And so all of this shit comes up to be worked out. And that is how it feels right now. It is anxiety, it is overthinking, it is heaviness in the chest, it is difficulty taking a deep breath. It is just what is it that you are feeling come up or noticing come up, and understand that we don't have to know why. We don't have to necessarily give it a name. We don't have to sit here and overthink, like, is it baggage from a past life? Is it something I could be doing different? What do the cards say? Is this my karma? Blah, 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 blah. Like, that is a no right now. That is a no right now. I feel like the peace right now is in this space of the unknown. And I'm going to share with you guys, I read this in, I believe it was Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life recently. And when this feeling is coming up for me, which it is happening a lot, I am repeating this in my head and taking a deep breath and reminding myself that it is okay to not know. And the quote is, I retreat into silence, knowing that all is well. I retreat into silence, knowing that all is well. This isn't just about silence in our words, it's also in thought. I'll find myself getting in a loop in my head, like literally on repeat. I'll say things like, I'm uncomfortable, I'm so anxious, I'm uncomfortable, I'm so anxious. And I have to stop myself. And I invite in silence. And I remind myself that all is well. All is well. Because whatever is happening right now is for your greatest and highest good. Whatever is happening right now is something that you can handle. Whatever is happening right now is not given to you or the people that you love without you or them having the tools that they need to figure it out. In this book, it also talks about how when we allow things to be, when we leave space for people to figure things out for themselves, and instead of dictating how they should be or what they should be doing, and we give them space to figure it out and trust that they can figure it out, things work themselves out. And so, how is this landing for you in your life right now? What is coming up for you in your life right now? The cards that I pulled for the month of May are so lovely, y'all. So lovely, okay? It's giving children of God vibes. I wrote this in my journal. And it is the World, which is our card for quarter 2. Fucking love this card. It is the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, which I fucking love because she is a solid fucking foundation. Like, she's so solid and so graceful and so loving. And that is the foundation for this whole reading. And you know what that tells me? That tells me whatever you are telling yourself, if you are telling yourself that you can't handle what's coming up, or you're experiencing self-doubt or frustration or not enoughness, that is bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. So if you need to, pull up a picture of the Queen of Pentacles, pull up the Queen of Pentacles in your deck and set her on your altar, put her in your fucking pocket, get online, go to my Amazon link and order the mini Rider-Waite tarot deck so that you can fit these little baby cards in your pocket or your wallet or in the back of your phone and remind yourself that you are the Queen of Pentacles, bitch. Now, the World with the Page of Cups and the King of Wands, when I picture this energy, it's the World holding like the hands of God, the Page of Cups, and the King of Wands. This combination, to me, is to have fun and alchemize the shit out of what's happening in your life by taking the pain that you feel or the discomfort you feel, breathing into it, and the remedy being to have fun. To look at what nature is doing right now, y'all. The birds are singing. They're singing. They're flying. They're fighting the cat that's on my porch because they're protecting their fucking babies that my cat, well, it's not really my cat, it's a cat that's like decided it lives here, is trying to eat, okay? Everything is nourishing itself. I have seen lizards get picked up by birds. I saw the cat get a bird. There are snakes in the yard. Like, everything is very alive. Like, nature is naturing right now. The sun is out. The weather is warm, inviting us to lighten up, to get outside, to take in the rays. It's like, and it's also with the warmth, there's this feeling of like slowing down and closing your eyes and taking it in. And there's also this feeling of playing and like sweating and moving it fucking out, like detoxing it out of your body. Everything is green and lush. The ground is moist. The air is pretty moist, which isn't always our favorite, but it's also nourishing. Nature is inviting us to play right now. It is showing us, if you're paying attention to nature, that we're always fucking provided for. It is showing us that we don't have to overthink, that we just have to trust where our intuition is pulling us because we are human animals. That we are good, that all is well. Right now, we're in the energy of Taurus. Taurus is such a tangible presence. It is like being in the 5 senses, tasting, smelling, seeing, hearing, like being in sensual energy. And it's also the energy of values and asking us, how is our foundation? What is our foundation? What are our values? What are we living for? How are we providing? Is the way in which we are providing aligned? I feel like Taurus energy is also like, you have enough. You have enough. And not like, it's like, I have enough, but you can't be fucking around either. Like, you also have to be really honest with yourself. Like, use money as an example. Like, are you buying shit you don't need and then wondering why you don't have enough? If your intentions are good and you're actively figuring your shit out and you're buying what you need and you're providing for your family and you're doing all of the things, you have to trust that you have everything that you need. Feel into doubt, feel into fear, let it go. Be in Taurus energy. Set intention to show you the way and how you can better provide and, adjust your foundation so that it's sturdier to build upon, and let it go. There's a lot of that right now, being in our bodies and letting go. Taurus energy, is represented by the Hierophant in the tarot. And there was this one card that someone had in a deck when I was on retreat of the Hierophant, and it was represented by an elephant. And I just noticed the ears. And so every time I think of Hierophant energy, it feels very fifth chakra, which to me is the throat. Well, it is the throat. To me, it's also the ears. And it's like listening. Not only listening to silence, that's what I am receiving right now, is being in silence, like emptying the sounds, but also being mindful of what you're taking in and recognizing that we only have the capacity to receive so much input, and making time to filter through what it is you're actually taking in. Then we move into Gemini energy at the end of the month. And Gemini is air. So it's words, it's thoughts, it's intellect. And Queen of Swords is like my favorite Gemini energy, my favorite Gemini card. Gemini is represented by the Lovers, but I want to talk about Queen of Swords energy. And it's very much so words, and how words can bless and how words can cut down, and paying attention to what you're capable of doing with your words and choosing silence more often than not. We're going to revisit this at the end of the month, but that is where I'm leaving this today. So there are a few links to things that have felt really good. One is AG University. I've been enjoying her podcasts. I've been enjoying Carolyn MYSS. She has a YouTube video on prayer that I'm going to link down below. I'm also going to link HINDSIGHT, because his stuff has been really lovely and aligned, and a lot of these themes are coming up across the board in a lot of work, so you'll probably hear repeating narratives that are very supportive of the energy as you listen to these people that I'm linking below. And I love you guys. I hope that you enjoy the sunshine this month and allow yourself space to play and to feel, and to please connect in the community if there's anything you need. If there's one thing I love more than anything, it's logging onto the Facebook groups or the Patreon and seeing people on there say, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just want to leave this here, and talking about whatever's going on in their life and watching everyone just love on them and support them. Like, y'all, this space is here for a reason. Let's fucking utilize it. If you need anything from me, if you would like to book a one-on-one session, you can find all of my contact information below, especially on the Linktree, and check out the shops on Linktree for really cool cards and books that I am connecting with right now. I love you guys so much. Peace out.